Hello everyone, welcome to PSIR 300 Plus channel. This is me, your educator Sayyid Shujatullah. आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं two important topics. That is one with regard to Saudi Arabia removing the Kafala system, and also we'll talk about this would be very interesting for all of you because Taliban currency is nothing but Afghanistan currency is better than Indian currency. How they are able to do it, what I mean that the Afghanistan currency is better than the Indian currency, all of that you're going to see in this particular video. So the video lecture is having two important topics. One is Kafala system, one is how Taliban currency or the Afghanistan currency is better than India's currency. Okay, with regard to exchange. Okay, so Kafala system in and out, I would like to tell to all the students out there, it is a very draconian, very notorious system of employer and employee relationship. Remember this point. Employer and employee relationship, a very notorious system this was. Just like how the feudal system existed during the period of colonial era and right after the independence, the same way you are having here employer, you are having here employee. So basically this system is applicable to those individuals or the immigrants, okay, coming to Saudi Arabia. So from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, from anywhere, if the people are coming for work in Saudi Arabia, this particular system was enforced. What is this system? The system is very bad. Okay, so here what happens here is the Saudi Arabia employer will give a like a visa to an employee from India. Let us suppose Indian worker will go to Saudi Arabia and meet that particular employer. What the employer will do? Employer first of all sees the passport. This is the first important decree. Means liberty of freedom is gone, completely gone. So not only that, the second important, he cannot switch jobs. Okay, means the right to occupation, the right to freedom to live also is particularly gone. Plus in the plight of it not giving the visa, he the worker, the migrant worker who actually went to Saudi Arabia to secure the job, to dreams of what getting a better gentleman, better class, will be shattered. Why? Because he cannot even go back to the country also, because they will actually does not, the employer does not give them the passports. So the Kafala system requires foreign worker to have a Saudi sponsor, nothing but the employer will sponsor the employee from the other countries, usually their employer, who control their visa and the legal status. This meant that workers could not change jobs, leave the country, or even renew their residence permits without the sponsor's consent. They cannot do that. So how draconian it is with regard to the Kafala system. Human rights bodies, the World Human Rights Commission and various other human rights international organizations, they have condemned this system, and because this often led to work exploitation and abuse of them, as employers are left with little legal recourse if their employers withheld their salaries or passports. Sometimes what happens is they don't give the salaries also, and they don't give the passports also. What you will do, okay, it's the complete, if you don't obey the rules, it means it's gone. The Kafala system drew international global attention prior to 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, as thousands of migrant labor went for the arrangement of these World Cups. Okay, event mainly from South Asian nations such as India. They lost their life while enduring extremely harsh working conditions, which is nothing but, you know very well, the Saudi Arabia is a very arid country. Okay, high temperature, less of moisture, so the working conditions were very harsh and a lot of people died during the process of arranging and constructing thing for the FIFA World Cup to host. Okay, infrastructure construction. Okay, so basic thing is that one we are having here, what is a Kafala system, what are the problems with the system, what the human right bodies were saying, and we have also seen one particular scenario where the people died during the process because of this working condition. Okay, now Saudi Arabia King Salman has actually removed this kafala system. What has changed now under the new labor reform initiative? It is called as labor. The people who work, they are called as labor, whether they are salaried, whether they are working in government hospitals, whether they are corporate people, whatever it is, every one of us is called as labor, because labor is defined on the basis of the age. If you are between 18 to 59 years, then you are called as labor. Remember this point. So it is a very big reform with regard to the labor. What a labor needs, a labor needs a good working condition. Okay, labor needs safety equipments if they are doing very harsh and very harmful works. Labor needs good decent amount of salary. Labor needs that if he is not happy with the salary, he can move to other company, etc., so and so forth. So this is one of the very good initiative of King Salman with regard to labor reforms. Foreign workers in Saudi Arabia can change jobs without the employer's approval after completing their contract, giving due notice. Travel abroad without requiring an exit or re-entry permits from their sponsor. Happily, they can go, they can book the tickets, they can take the vacation. So they don't have to ask the sponsor that whether they want to come back, they want to leave the country, they want to go for vacation. It is up to them. Why did Saudi Arabia scrap the system? Because it's a longer vision. Because you already know that Saudi survives on the energy diplomacy. Saudi survives on the energy production, I think. But oil is the backbone of Saudi Arabia and its prosperity, right? And you know that this is a very exhaustive resource. Means oil, how much you can dig and how much you can extract, one or the other day it will get over. That is the reason, to promote as Saudi as a very good country with regard to doing business, with regard to employer employee relationship, with regard to infrastructure facilities, with regard to giving women empowerment. Saudi is getting in line with regard to modern democratic values. Okay, so this system of this scrapping of the system is a very big reform, and it aligns with the Saudi vision, Salman's vision of 2030, which aims to modernize the economy, attract foreign investment, and reduce the kingdom's reliance on on the oil economy. Ending the kafala system is also seen as a move to improve Saudi Arabia human rights record and meet international labor standards, particularly those led by International Labor Organization. So they are also in the official good books if they when they have done this. So this is all about the kafala system. Now let us go ahead with let us also talk about a little bit how it will impact Indian workers in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, if you are not so shocked, but we are having estimated 1.34 crore foreign workers. They account for close to 42% of kingdom's population. Okay, so this 1.34 crores for foreign workers, they account for 42% of the complete Saudi Arabia population. As it depends on migrants for construction work, agriculture, domestic work, etc. All of these is being done by the foreign workers. Population ही 2-4 करोड़ है, उसमें से 100 करोड़ आपके हाथ के नीचे ही काम करने वाले हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली यू विल जनरली हायर. एंड सो बिग कंट्री, सो रिच कंट्री, सो पॉपुलेशन इज़ वेरी लेस, यू कैन गिव. अगर एक बेटा है या एक बेटी है तो बहुत पढ़ाएंगे, बहुत मज़े करने लगाएंगे. अगर चार चार है तो कहाँ से करेंगे? द सेम सिस्टम इज़ दैट दिस सऊदी अरेबिया. The countries are also rich because they are not having much population. A majority of estimated 1.34 workers hails from Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and Philippines only for the Indian community. Okay, well, it is one of the largest expatriate population in Saudi Arabia. When expatriate is nothing but from India to Indians going to different countries, right? And the largest amount of Indians which go to one particular country, Saudi Arabia, the move could benefit significantly to them. You can see that they will get Indian workers in Saudi Arabia now get more freedom and mobility. They can move because visa is not held by the sponsor. Workers will be able to switch jobs more easily if they are facing poor working conditions provided by the employer and if they are treating them unfair. Reduce job exploitation with less employer control over exit visas and transfer. Cases of passport confiscations or unpaid wages may decline. Better job opportunities they can get, easier movement between companies may lead to more competitive way and working conditions. As your experience increases, you like to switch your jobs because you can have more money. That's how this particular system will benefit in three ways to the Indian workers over there. The first one is the Indian workers will get more freedom and mobility. The second one here is reduce exploitation. The third one here is better job opportunities that they can have. Now we will be talking about Why is currency of Afghanistan one of the strongest in the world despite Taliban, one of the terrorist organization rule? Okay, India's currency. Let us see. Afghanistan considered as one of the most. The moment you talk about Afghanistan, you'll talk about Taliban, and you will generally say that कुछ भी नहीं होगा वहाँ पे, इकोनॉमी भी पूरी डंप रहेगी, कुछ chaos होगा, सिविल लिबर्टीज नहीं होंगे, बहुत गरीब कंट्री है, यही सुनेंगे ना. बट इसका अदर साइड आप देखिए. सो दे आर टॉकिंग टू इंडिया, दे आर हैविंग वेरी गुड डिप्लोमेसी, दे आर fighting with Pakistan, they are having a very good economic aspect with regard to it. Afghanistan considered one of the world's most poorest and one of the most poorest and most unstable countries with regard to its governance is in the headlines, not because of war, not because of terrorism, but because of the strength of its currency. Yes, surprisingly, the same country that has suffered lot of political instability, lot of economic crisis for decades, it has one of the most favorable currencies of the world. On a surprising note, it has attracted, Afghan currency has attracted the global attention. Okay, here all the details you will be shocked to see. Okay, one Afghan currency is equal to 1.33 INR. It means take one Afghan, give 1.33. It means if you give two Afghan, you will get 3 rupees. If Afghanistan 2 rupees are equal to Indian 3 rupees, that is how they are actually doing. Obviously, when we are, their currency is better than Indian currency, obviously, with regard to the dollar also, they will be better off when compared to India. Taliban government, how they did it? Because they follow strict monetary policy. After coming to power in 2021, the Taliban banned the use of US dollar. So US dollar खरीद ही नहीं रहे हैं. Okay, suppose एक कंट्री है, कंट्री में INR, वी आर ओनली शिफ्टिंग INR. ओके, सो 10 रुपये ही रहेंगे, 100 रुपये ही रहेंगे, राइट. ओके, इन्फ्लेशन अलग बात है, बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग दैट इफ़ यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर करेंसी, डिमांड आर नॉट देयर, आपको जापानीज करेंसी नहीं चाहिए, किसी भी करेंसी नहीं चाहिए, अगर इंडिया में ही हम गोल घुमा रहे हैं पैसे, 10 रुपये 10 ही रहेंगे, राइट. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट we have banned, they have banned the use of dollars, okay, and Pakistan rupee, virtually eliminating the demand for foreign currency. So पैसे दे के दूसरी करेंसी खरीदना ही नहीं है. Okay, then your value of your currency will be the same or not? Yes. They also enforce a rule that most transaction to be conducted in Afghan currency पे ही करना. Okay, market. Then market side they have done what? Limited import. This is Afghanistan. They are not importing. Suppose from India, let us not say from India because we are having lesser currency than them. So European euro is there. They are not importing from euro. Suppose here in Afghanistan, one trader is there. He want to buy European grinders. Okay, so he will pay. He'll say that for 1,000 Afghan currency, 1,000 Afghan currency is equals to what? 50 euros. Okay, this 1,000 Afghan currency he should be exchanging with the foreign exchange or not, because this particular person will take in the euro only, right or wrong. So आप आपकी करेंसी में लेंगे ना, so you have to buy a currency. Just like how do you go to the trips, अगर आप US जाएंगे तो आप आपके रुपीज़ देके डॉलर खरीदेंगे, because they will trade in dollar only. जब import ऐसा कर ही नहीं रहे हैं, then you can understand that the currency value will be the same. Very little foreign investment. Foreign investment is also not there, because if the foreign investment is there, they'll come with euro, they'll come with pound, they will come with ringgit, and the Afghanistan currency has to get exchanged. So foreign investment in this war-trodden and civil chaotic country, no one will come. Near stop international trade. So they are just going the way of what? North Korea, which is one of the closed economy where they don't do the exports and imports. That's all about today's two lectures. You can write in the comment section and better explain with regard to how a currency price can be varied. Okay, I hope this is all clear to you. I'll come with more updates and more current affairs. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell icon so that you'll get the notification whenever I come with a new video. Do join my classes, test series and mentorship. You'll be better off and you are gonna love these classes for sure. Take care.